Good evening, everyone. My name is Neil, and I'm going to do a presentation about my trip to Chicago. Slide by slide, you will learn what I did in Chicago. Introduction. I went to Chicago because we needed to show my uncle around Illinois. On Monday, we decided to show him the Willis Tower and Navy Pier. The drive to Chicago. At our house, my mom packed food and water if we got hungry or thirsty. We got on the car and went. On the car, I was bored and tired. I tried to sleep, but I couldn't. So I ate and drank water. I got tired, so I sat there for a long time. Then we were finally there. Willis Tower. The first place we went to was the Willis Tower. I really wanted to go on the ledge. The floor was made of glass. We went inside and used an elevator to go to the next floor. That floor was filled with people. I thought it would take hours to go in the front, but it didn't. It went fast. Willis Tower. There were many computers on the wall that gives you questions about the Willis Tower. I got lots of them correct and only one wrong. There were about 10 mini computers each with telling different questions. When we reached the front of the line, we had to go through a check if we had weapons or stuff like that. Then we got our picture taken. Then we waited in line to pay. I got really excited. Then we got tickets to see a movie about the Willis Tower. Facts from the movie. I learned that in Chicago there was a huge fire. It burned almost three-fourths of the city. Chicago learned a lesson that was not to make buildings out of wood. So from that day, Chicago made buildings out of steel or iron. People in Chicago thought it was a chance for Chicago to make a big, beautiful buildings. They called those structures skyscrapers. An architect from Bangladesh named Fuzlar Khan wanted to design skyscrapers. He was partnered up with an American named Bruce Graham. They designed many skyscrapers. Fuzlar Khan had an idea for a skyscraper. Fuzlar got a handful of cigarettes and put them at different heights. There was a low, a middle, and a high. He said this would be a top of a skyscraper. Fuzlar Khan also wanted to try to break the record for the tallest building. It took nearly 3 years to finish the skyscraper, and it was finally completed. Before the opening of the tower, they needed to name the tower. There were 4 stores that they found. Sears, Kmart, Walmart, and Kohl's. There were a competition, and Sears won, so they named the tower the Sears Tower. Willis Tower. After we watched the movie, we waited in line for the elevator to the sky deck. When we went in the elevator, I felt squished because there were a lot of people in the elevator. When we went up, everyone's ears hurt because of how fast we were going. After we went up the elevator, there were lots of things. On the wall, there were lots of drawings and pictures. I was amazed. When I looked out the window, I could see hundreds of buildings and towers. And after looking around, I saw the ledge. When it was our turn, I felt nervous. I was thousands of feet off the ground. The ledge was really fun, but then we had to go. The thing I liked about the Willis Tower was going on the ledge. The thing I didn't like was how long it took to get in front of the line. After the Willis Tower, I got hungry, so we went to Subway. Me and my uncle and my dad got chicken subs, and my mom got a veggie sub. I like chicken sub because it has chicken, cheese, and everything I like. After we ate, we went on a boat tour. The boat ride. We took a boat to Navy Pier. It took about 8 minutes to get there. I thought the boat ride was not fun. It was slow and noisy. Then we finally reached Navy Pier. Navy Pier. We reached Navy Pier. There were dozens of dragonflies. We saw a big macaroni. When we went inside to see the performances. In the stage there were 5 people who performed as pirates. They sang and danced a lot. And there was music. It was very funny. One of the songs were called Shake Your Booty. Next there was a magician. The magician was fun. He made balls come out of his mouth, and he made a red napkin come together, and he swallowed a long balloon. I was very amazed. When we got in the car, my mom said we were going to Devon next. The only thing we did at Devon is eat at a restaurant. We ate in a restaurant called Tahuta. We ate 1 samosa and 1 kufi. And my uncle, dad, mom ate faluda and tea. Likes and dislikes. What I liked about the trips to Chicago was I got to see the Willis Tower and stand on the ledge. What I didn't like about the trip was how long it took to get in front of the lines and to write this 25-slide PowerPoint about the trip.
Alright.
Now you can feel free to ask me any questions.
Yes, I do have one question. You talked about Sears Tower all along, right? But at the same time you were mentioning it about Willis Tower, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Why it is called Willis Tower? Why not Sears Tower? Do you know?
No.
I think one British company called Willis, it's an insurance company, they rented it last year, I believe. And one of their claim is the name has to be changed from Sears Tower to Willis Tower. That's why it becomes Willis Tower. Ask your uncle whether he has any question or not.
Do you have any questions?
Yes. I think you have missed regarding our Lakeshore Drive.
Okay, do you can you mention something about the Lakeshore Drive? Or do you remember anything?
No.
Okay, so do you think in one of your next presentation you can include that?
Okay.
Okay, good. I think the fact that what I liked is I think you mentioned many things from the movie, and you did not forget that they are talking about the steel frame and the wooden frame for skyscrapers. I like those ideas. Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to my podcast.
Sure.